photography lovers, welcome to the Waterway to Make a Photo review session. Grab yourself a glass of water and sit back whilst we take a journey through light, reflection and water. So, this last week's session was Waterway to Make a Photo, and I'd challenge you, as we've done before, to some of you that have been previously to Creative Remedies photography sessions. We've taken in different varying glass receptacles which we've used, and we've spent time pouring water through, putting objects in, using light, even using kind of watered down acrylic to create drops and clouds, coloured clouds. It's a really fun thing to do, a really good way to kind of experiment with creating some abstract images. And you again have not let me or yourselves down this week. Please go on the photo pool because there was loads of stuff. And again, I've chosen 11. I could have chosen all of them actually. I'll go through them again one by one. But I think really this week, amongst any weeks, the images just speak for themselves, and this was completely, totally open to interpretation. So there was no wrong or right way of doing stuff, which you'll see through these. You've experimented. You've had to play about with things, with light, with colour, with objects. Some of you have done some high shutter speed stuff that we'll see. Brute time. Some of you have really thought kind of as in product placement, and look at some of this with the shadows and the light and the different colour. So all the things that I was kind of hoping and probably expecting from you now. So really, really great job. A couple of Nancy's, there was quite a few of these which were really nice. Again, what I love about this is that you could have cropped in. Why not? That's a really interesting shape created by the background. We maybe didn't need to see that, but what I do like about this is that we're seeing everything, and you've even thought about your placement. You've even thought about the covering on the table there for this, the backdrop, the light, and I love the way that our kind of our duller tones here really bring out this plate behind there. Just works so well as an image, and you've done quite a few of these which I think work really, really well. This again, it's beautiful, crisp, lovely light. Again, not masses of light going through, so we're drawing some really nice shadow and reflection on the back of the wall there. Different colours of glasses as well, and stuff in there, I presume. Really creative. You put some oil on top of the water there and stuff. Yeah, I think yours were great again this week, Nancy. Real attention to detail. The same with John's, with Paul's, with Vanessa's, and Steph's. And Guy took some really nice ones as well. These ones are interesting. Paul and Vanessa had the same idea. Just some higher shutter speed stuff, capturing the tea bag going in. Lovely colour for a brew, that. Would have been nice to see your settings there, whether what you've taken that on, your high shutter speed, what your ISO was, but some beautiful detail there. Look at that. That's a great shot. The same with Paul's. If we have a look at Paul's, similar. Again, Paul's thought about this background in the bath, I think, but I think that's nice because it's a bit more product placement. And again, could have done with a bit more brewing for me, Paul, but I think that's a wonderful shot, really well framed. John had a nice play around with some closer shots to create some more abstract stuff. I really liked this one. On some kind of surface, but again, because it's in black and white, and the darker and the lighter contrast there really draw out. And I love the reflection of the droplets as well. A slight, beautiful little depth of field there. I think that works really nice. And the dark around the edges, perfectly done in black and white. I think that was a great decision. And this one as well, with the couple coloured pebbles in there on the metallic surface. Really helps draw out some additional detail. Very nice shot. Really, really good stuff. Steph, you took loads of great shots. I could have, again, I recommend you go back through and have a look. Fantastic. I love kind of playing with this effect of creating otherworldly images, and this does look like some kind of surface of a planet. We're seeing some darker detail up here. Yeah, I do like that. There's some really good ones in there as well of those. This one as well. Oops. Yeah, I just love it. How abstract. Really nice. I have no idea what it is, but I just love it. I think that's the idea of it. Absolutely fantastic. And then Guy, who had a really nice play around with objects behind, multiple objects full of water, which again worked really well. This quite symbolic here with the rainbow behind at this time, and that works well to just create. And this kind of beer tankard, almost pint glass, has some lovely textures to create that effect. I really like that. It'd be really nice to see some more played around with that, and good ones with things like the paintbrushes in there. I think that has a nice effect. It's an interesting jar. And you took loads as well, and I recommend you go back and having a look. Lastly, this was really interesting. Paul took quite a few of these, just playing around with paint actually, in the bath, if you're allowed to do that and you don't get told off. Good job. Yeah, and I love that. It's a painting, an artwork in itself. Yeah, good experimentation. And like I said, it was just fab having a look through all these. So really well done. I look forward to see what you're coming up with this week. Maybe a little bit more challenging, but again, really open to interpretation. Good job. Take care of yourselves. Keep commenting, keep uploading, keep sharing. Lots of love. Bye.